Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start us off. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback checking off. The run from the shotgun. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. On the move is the 30. Afterburner's coming. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Wants to throw on second down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for this season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Now on second down. Quick strike complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On second down, he'll fire. Going deep. Caught at the 25. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Hawaii. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Hawaii, 7.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Trying play action. Steps away to find some room. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Direct snap. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback will audible. To the air, it's Gilliam. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Black 24.
The give. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
That's the end of the first quarter. Wake Forest, 14, Hawaii, 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. On the move, it's Webb. Plows through the defense.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. Touchdown, Demon Deeks! What a grab and go for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Rutgers took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Scarlet Knights that fired on all cylinders. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Offense getting set for first down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll go to the air. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Fair catch, called for and made. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
Looking for a productive play on first down. The give from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line. The toss to the outside. At the 45 on his way. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
And he's almost to that. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. Now they'll run it to the right here. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And I know it's not sexy, but those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the grab. It's Mays. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is ready to give them a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs.
6-9-1, Gators far.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They move the tight end all over. They'll throw it on first down. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. Red Force 30, Hawaii 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking down the middle. And he intercepts it. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Wake! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Card. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Card. Dances away again. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. They keep attacking through the air. Feeling some heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He'll take another shot here. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
Back to pass, it's Gilliam. Pocket starts to collapse. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Moving away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The Demon Deacons want to move quickly. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Getting some heat. Skips away from pressure. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Brings up second down.
Wants to throw. It's Gilliam. He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick it off to start the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Makes the catch. It's Card. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Wide out in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the tackler.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Hawkins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're working that left side. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And first down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Wake Forest 37, Hawaii 7.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Hand off from the shotgun. Bowls his way forward. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Vanderbilt is running away with things. And boy, if this keeps up, the party is on in Nashville tonight. They're up by 17 over Oregon State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Motion from the offense. Snap it to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Demon Deacons in the hurry-up.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
They'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. He's got a fresh set of downs.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right on target this time. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Wake! And the pummeling has started.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
This drive will open from the 15. To the ground with the back. Bust through behind his pad. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On the option. Fighting off the defender. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Right back to the well. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back goes in motion. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He'll try to take it back. The 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Good enough for a first down.
He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from